Hello, my good friends. Have you ever heard of Horton Hears a Who? Dr. Seuss story about Horton seems to see and hear little dust particles so small that nobody else can see them. Well, I have just the opposite problem. I see things so big, nobody else can see them. But I'd recommend you watch this because there's a lot more to Dr. Seuss, Horton Hears a Who, than you would think. Okay, here's my problem. I'm just the opposite of Horton. I'm looking at a fish over here that nobody can see because it's too big to see. And then I'm looking at a dragon that was attacking that fish. Once again, too big to see. Decomposing, rotting away in the desert. That gigantic dragon spit out all this noxious fluids to destroy that fish, which he did, and to some degree, because it penetrated the fish's fin with extreme virulence into the fish's vital flesh. And the dragon is enormous and runs from up here with his fluty head down his dragon-scaled throat. Alright, that's a dragon-scaled throat. Alright, here he goes all the way down his dragon-scaled throat. That's just not somebody dug a road in the middle of the desert. This is a dragon, and this is his enormous body. And this is the exact architecture and anatomy of dragons that you see in all of the parades and so forth. They knew they were here, and they were here. And it runs all the way from his enormous neck through his enormous body and his enormous legs all the way to the end of his enormous tail, which does not even end here, but it is fairly close to ended here. Again, decaying in the desert. And it runs all the way out down to here. These zigzag looking things are all part of that dragon scaled tail. Alright, hopefully you can see that. Now, what does that do for Horton the Who?